Alright, so we know the formula, the half-angle identity for a sine function. So we know the formula, sine of x over 2 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 1 minus cosine x over 2. So we know that formula. But you might have the question, right? So that might be the question. The question is that, why do we need a plus or minus in front of the square root? And really, it's actually really simple reason. So we know that the sine function, right? The sine function can return a positive or a negative number. We all know that. But basically, the square root, right? When we take a square root, the square root is only going to return a positive number. So if our sine of x over 2 is like, if we know it's supposed to be negative, just looking at the quadrants and all that, if we know sine of x over 2 is supposed to be negative, the square root is always going to return a positive number. So this is supposed to be negative. We're going to have to artificially add a negative sign, which is why we have the plus or minus in front of the square root. So really, maybe a little point of confusion, right, about why we need a plus or minus. But reason is really simple. The sine function can return a positive or a negative number, but the square root can only return a positive number. So we might need to add a negative sign to compensate. So yeah, that was basically it. Really short video. So stay tuned for more cool stuff.